be worth a while. But you go to fucking spell, he's retarded as hell.
His name even says otherwise. Look at that shit. Fanfic killer. What the fuck is that?
You are Kyle Shoeless.
I think it's just
What?
fanfic, you know, and then.
Okay, hold on, let me read this. You are Kyle's Shoeless. Fair no twin sister. You have fallen for the one and only Cartman. Just a little note. I own none of these characters mentioned in this story, nor do I want it. Nor do I own any of the images and or videos represented in this book. It's a good thing you don't fucking own them because
God,
you
help
probably
us all
be
with
read it
this
as a pedophile and be going to jail. Alright, anyways.
Thankfully, he's not a Shadman.
Warning, podcast with anti-Jew comments. You fucking shit. The girl?
You, because you're the most feminine here. Imagine a girl with a deep voice. You know that one Lizzo?
touch me harder.
You know that one girl that has a big best friend that's like fucking Lizzo? Google did nothing.
You woke up in the sound of the birds singing and the bright morning sun. You felt someone tugging on your blankets. You open your tired eyes and see your cute adopted younger brother, Ike. Ike. You're gonna be late. You're gonna be late for your big day. You. Okay. I'll be up in a little while. You were about to fall back asleep until your twin barged into your room.
Get your ass up and go to the fucking late for the bus.
You knew that your older brother, by 12.1 seconds, was cussing you. You had to get up. Okay. You got up from your comfortable bed and began to get dressed. You wore your favorite low-cut shirt, flat skinny jeans, and your uncle's old biker jacket. You ran into the bathroom and brushed your
Teeth.
Teeth? What the heck is that?
I'm just saying that. Brush your teeth, comb your hair. I don't fucking know.
Finally, you headed downstairs to greet your mother, Sheila Broflovsky. Wow.
Great. What the fuck is this spelling, dude?
Gerald Broflovsky before you headed out the door of Happy Kyle. You and Kyle made it to the bus stop with 5 minutes to spare. You looked around at your friends. Fat ass Eric Cartman. Kenny McCurvin.
Why is Kenny pervert?
Because he likes boobs.
I mean, you can't see the fucking what Kenny said down there. You can see.
Oh wait up. We gotta look at that later. Leopold Butterscotch, whom you invited to the group. You. Hey guys. Cartman.
Hey, bitch.
Can I do
Who's Kenny?
I'll do Kenny.
Yeah.
I'll be Stan, I guess.
Hey, sexy.
Shut up, Kenny. Never call my sister like you, pervert.
Fuck? Kyle.
Hey.
I don't know how that fucking sounds.
Sounds good. You giggle and see a slight but noticeable blush on Cartman's face. Ew! Yeah.
Jesus.
Gross. Finally, the bus arrives and you go next to your twin, but he sits with Butters. Due to this
Butters.
Butters. I'm literally like squinting at my screen right now. You go to the last available seat, but of course, Cartman was sitting there. You reluctantly go and sit next to him. That is not how you spell two. Your twin giving you a thumbs up. You wonder what that was. Surprisingly, Cartman was quiet the whole way to school. You being you, had come from the fat boy and his rude, racist, anti-Jew self. You were daydreaming about Cartman confessing to you when something snapped out of your thoughts. The bus driver. Get the fuck off my bus! Can you please...
Move, bitch!
Wow, that was a fucking bus driver, I'm sorry. You know, so Cartman was beginning to be nice until the boys had come over to walk off of the bus with you. You ran to the locker, opening it to see a note which you did not expect. It was dated with the last day of school's date and your name written neatly. You walked to your class 10 minutes early and began to read. Okay. You can do this in Cartman.
Yeah, we can.
Real song by
okay.
Modified to fit the theme. Real song, You Completely Destroyed Me by HK.
Find that song. Find that song. Let's see what it is.
You destroyed me. You destroyed me like I never knew you could. I'm into you, and I thought I never could be. The thing about love is a simple thing like your lips and your eyes completely my heart. But not mine. I don't know who they'll be. Your hair is there reaching my cold and brutal heart. I find safety in your smile. I feel warmth in your look on your face. I am left an empty shell every time you lose that smile. You fucking filthy.
No more.
How does someone fucking read this shit with a straight ass face?
My eyes are burning. Please stop.
Beautiful.
I think about the things we could be. But sometimes I think about the things we never really are.
I figured out there's a fucking delay between me and you guys. When I laugh, you guys gotta wait like 2 seconds until you hear my laugh.
I want to call you mine, but I just don't know what to do. I feel like I'm left to sit here in the cold. Oh, it's cold. The photos we took together with your brother. The photos we took together with your brothers, I still on my phone, and your sweet voice is always in my head, telling me you will always be there whenever you need me. You're everything to me, and you always will be, deep in my heart. That I seem to hear the sounds of your voice. But with your brother, I feel like I do not want to own that choice. Cause he's a fucking Jew. I am sorry for everything that I have done, for the person I have become, the racist, anti-Jew motherfucker. I have learned to love you, but my actions cause you to turn your back like a setting sun. I hate you and your brother, so please forgive me. Oh, Pookie, please.
Oh my god.
I mean all the words
He's acting like
that I said, so please believe me. You see me as the person you always knew I could be, but I've never been perfect, not in a single way. I pray for the day you could save me so I could fall from your grace.
I can imagine when Cartman's fucking reading this, he's probably like stroking his fucking pecker.
Oh yeah. I only need you, yet I push you away. I feel alone. Then I always live my life on my own. I hate that I cannot hold you close, and that hurts me most.
Fucking alpha bullshit.
Please, kill me.
Kill me. Not yet. So,
I always been scared to be properly diagnosed because you are my pill.
what the fucking corny ass shit is this?
What is he, autistic?
I got Asperger's! I want to hold that close. To me, you're nothing but a ghost. Because of the way I have treated you. I look at the pictures I have on my phone and the letter you wrote when my old girl dumped me, saying I would always be there. And to me, it seems you love me. I want you to save me from myself.
Oh god.
I hope
Oh,
you will
join.
do. Who joined? Who joined?
It's Vinny
Joe.
Medic.
Medic, oh no!
You got traumatized the guy, no.
We was reading this fucking, like, South Park Fanfic or Cartman X Reader because we just been talking about that, like, the past couple of days. Like, we're gonna read, like, a fucking smut thing. Jesus Christ!
Traumatize the guy. What the fuck?
Lord, forgive me.
What the fuck? God.
Still, you cut me off, and I have never been so low. Well, my stomach aches with every breath of air I breathe. Yeah, you fat fuck. Because you are the one who gave me everything I needed. The pain... The pain would never subside. Without you by my side, you're my reason for living. I left your heart. How could I do such a heinous thing? You were in my boat that was taken out to sea. You trusted in my waves that I would not hurt you.
Dude, they've been literally been sitting on a bus for like 2 minutes, and then he makes this. How?
He's like over there says like, man, I love that fucking shit over there. I want to marry her and put her in my concentration camp. You know what I'm saying?
Who fucking thinks this is my question?
Probably like a 13-year-old.
I want to protect you from my storm, so I could give us a chance at life. I thought the way you cared and asked if I was alright, but once I started to diss on you, something died. Something changed and I feel like at the bottom of the ocean floor. I always wanted you to hold me, but then I failed. Every instance of your being, it's just the great to fight. I am terrified to leave, to keep on leaving without you by my side.
What type of fucking like that one song that my fucking brothers play in the car was like, it's by my side. It's like whatever the fuck it's called. But anyways.
You found out all the things people said were right. It is a flame that I hope with you, will burn bright.
Just fucking like every single
Just
goddamn
reading
like,
out loud so fast.
I hope every day that you are happy and you're doing fine. I love still today.
That is so fucking horrible.
I love you still. I love you still to this day, just as if you were mine. I love the way you laugh. And the small kind things you used to say, touch me. You were forever in my memory. I understand why you left me the way I am. This love I felt, you may never understand. You've never been seen with me, and you would never hold my hand. I wanted to see a message from you on my phone. I felt all the way so low when I shall stand. Love, Eric Cartman.
You put the letter away feeling you would cry. For you, the letters was so passionate and you want to be in your person embrace. You have no clue who ETC was, but you knew you wanted to be with him, for something felt familiar in the way the letter was talking.
That doesn't sound like Eric Cartman at all. Are we dumb? It's so obviously Eric Cartman. This literally doesn't sound like Eric Cartman at all.
Yeah, check more comments. Don't check more comments if you can.
Never do that.
I would immediately know it's Eric.
But fucking get a job! Get a job!
Is who ETC is. I always hate them. Why that?
My goat, Eric.
This color may be offensive.
Eric
Theodore Cartman, you dumbass.
Oh my god! They killed Kitty! You bastard!
Go back. Wait, go back, go down. I know, right? I can't believe the electronic transition consultants company sent this to us.
What the fuck names your canteen door?
It's my
You always side with the boys.
Wait, no,
Oh.
I'm the girl. I'm the girl.
I'm
the girl.
Kyle. Do whatever.
Only think about the letter you sent it. Questions began.
Bro,
pouring
to Shadow the
into your head,
Hedgehog.
like, what would they think? Would Kyle be able to get out of here alive? And finally, what would Cartman think? You sat with the boys, not bothering to get lunch. Kyle sat down next to you and noticing the tears streak down your face. I didn't realize.
Whoa, sis, what happened?
I received a letter. Kyle knew what she was talking about because he himself helped Cartman write it last year. He had almost forgot it was there. It was there.
Are you going to read the letter out loud to the other guys? I bet we're all interested in who's been trying to take away our favorite girl.
Sure. What the fuck?
Look at the third POV.
Favorite girl.
Are they fucking trails?
Of, like, the girl on the couch, and then it's just all the South Park characters.
That's like the fucking picture of Fat Albert and his gang with the fucking rogue on the couch.
This girl with a bunch of Never mind.
Cartman walked up with Stan, Kenny, and Butters. Cartman saw an all-familiar letter on the table, hoping that YN had liked what he had said. But then he saw the tears streaming down her face. What's wrong with the one the letter was for? Had she found the one already, or had she been so happy that someone loved her that she began to cry? He walked up to her, trying to show the concern on his face, so that he could confess that he was the writer of the letter ladder. What the fuck is this?
Letter later.
Right up to YN, and it began to confirm. Cartman prayed.
So if you want to just put in Cantaloupe or something.
Just fuck I'll say Mousy.
Mousy.
No!
Mousy isn't.
Cartman.
I don't give a shit.
Cartman prayed that she would not hug him back, but moments into talking she did. His blood ran cold as Kenny walked back up to him and pulled him aside.
Dude, she should have found the letter you left last year. She's so overwhelmed with joy, she's crying.
Really? So, did I make her upset?
No, dude, she's really happy. You should have seen Nita tell her that she wants to be loved.
How, dude? I mean, I never had any love before.
Shut the fuck up. Write another letter. Tell her and do something nice, you fat fuck.
Okay, I went after school. First, I want to do comfort. Cantaloupe.
Cartman began to walk over to.
Wait, Cartman began to walk over to Cantaloupe, seeing such a pretty, sweet, girl cry, open sweet energetic here.
Almost.
Hey, Cantaloupe, what's up?
That sounds like one of those fucking midgets.
Okay, suddenly you wrapped your arms around him, crying on his shoulder. Cartman began to wrap his arms around your waist, turning a slight glare. Kyle! Cartman
Hey, fuck you.
Cartman whispered in your ear, telling you that you would find him in that way, would have a good life. He had also told
I'll find her for you.
anyone hurt. If anyone hurt, you would beat them to a pulp. You looked at Cartman, nodding your head in response to everything he had said. Cantaloupe's POV.
Wait, hold on, look at my fucking mini medic said. Like, sending the fucking, like,
Oh, let me check. I made this in my second stock. Why the fuck does Kenny sound like crying? I'm like, oh, whenever.
a letter.
Cantaloupe's POV. I was hugging Cartman when he started to say sweet things to me. I never knew you could be this kind of Jew to me. Wait.
Jew to me.
I was liking this side of him, even though I rarely got to see it. I could tell that he was trying to be a nice person, but he knew that others would diss on him for even trying. I let go of him and nodded in response to his words, whispering a calm thank you. And then I saw.
That made me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, really uncomfortable, dude.
Sorry.
Then I saw the thing.
Yeah.
I would only see this one.
Okay, like that I saw this thing on Louise's one. A genuine smile on Louise's face. I smiled back, then the bell rang singling into the class. I walked into the boys who kept in my step. I went to the next class and began to think about the letter. Who would have said they loved me in such a sweet and poetic way? Time skipped to school at 5 o'clock.
Pep in my step.
Cantaloupe POV.
Pep in my step.
Cantaloupe POV 2, Electric Boogaloo. Kyle had left in the house around 4:45 to go play video games with Stan Cartman. I was left alone with the letter. I tried to think about what to do with it. Keep it? Throw it away? I was already in love with Cartman, so why would I need anyone else? There's something yet so familiar about the way it was written, the way it spoke. Cantaloupe. I'm keeping it. Final decision.
Check my
Cartman's
fucking
POV.
mini medic
Why don't
side.
you do this one, Mousy? I kind of want you to do it.
Alright. Stan and Kyle were helping me write the letter that would make or break. God damn it!
Stan and Kyle were helping me write the letter that would break me and Cantaloupe. I was happy that Kyle was going to help me, even though I was a dirty Jew. Hold on. Even if he was a dirty Jew. Sorry. It's what Cartman says.
Looking good now, Cartman. We wrote the letter with help from your heart. Even a little help, I guess.
Now you go home and prepare the picnic. Remember the list that Kyle gave you of her favorite foods.
Yeah, I got it. Now I will be up cooking. Are you trying to kill her fat ass? Listen, and I am not fat. You're Jew. I am big boned. Besides, I already got my mom to help.
Promise me one thing, okay?
And what's that?
You'll be good to her.
Don't pressure her. Take your time with her.
Hold on. I love her more than anything in the world, but she's improved on cutting it close. So I will. Kyle hug Cartman knowing that he might actually care for her.
Kill me. Singing the
Good luck, Cartman. Good luck.
Is mine while hugging Cartman.
Bitches.
Cantaloupe's POV. You were already at school. You had woken up early and left to the bus. Stop before Kyle woke up. You were excited to get to school because you had a good You felt this day was the day you would meet the person who was sending the letters. You felt this way because your twin had already told you yesterday that something exciting was happening to you tomorrow. What the fuck? You walked up to your locker, slowly opening it to see a letter fall out. You bend down, grab the letter, and leave it to your class. Leave to your class. You had 10 minutes till class starts. You open the letter.
Dear Cantaloupe, I heard from the little bird that you liked my last letter. Sorry that I made you cry over it. A beautiful face like you should never have to cry over anything. Now is it a hopeful part? I want you to meet me. It's really bad, but I know you have... Hold on. I know that you have said you have feelings for another. But I want a chance to show you who I really can be. Meet me at the Starks Pond at 4:30 p.m. That should give you some time to change to get into something comfortable but warm. Don't eat. I shall prepare all of the food for both of us. Love, Eric Cartman.
You were so doing this. You would go and let them down slowly. After stuffing your face with food, this was going to be a long day. Time skipped to 3:30. It was a long day indeed. All you could focus on was what to say to the person who wrote the letter. How would you turn them down? Would you have to tell them who you truly love? You looked at your surroundings and you noticed you were home. You ran upstairs, not bothering to check your room. What the fuck? Kyle, Ike, and Dad were home. You got to your gray sweater and some skinny jeans, keeping your Converse. I don't know. You decided to leave your hair down, so you took out of the usual hairstyle. I guess my lesbian pixie.
The lesbian cut.
You look at the time and notice that you had 10 minutes to make it to the pond. You ran to your bathroom, quickly brushing your hair and teeth, and looked yourself over. After approving your outfit, you ran out of the door. Cartman's POV.
Everything was set up. I have 2 minutes to hide and wait for her. I stood behind a tree, a big one, so that she would not be able to see me.
Yeah, you fat fuck.
And I saw her. I was about to lose my breath. The sweater she was wearing was filled to her body. She wore her blank down like her usual hairstyle. She looked even more beautiful than her usual self. Yeah, that fucking Jew is beautiful. And I was drawn out by my thoughts, and she called by my code name.
Hello, is anybody here, ETC? I stepped out.
I stepped out from the back.
Oh, do it.
I stepped up from behind the tree holding a single red rose. She gasped and smiled as she was content with who I came out to see her.
Oh, I get it. How was I such a fucking retard?
You were never a retard, just clueless.
Did he just say something nice to me? Cartman, are you okay? You seem a bit off, bro.
Look, Cantaloupe, I just happened to show up.
Me too, Cartman. Me too.
Ready to eat?
Yeah, what are we having?
And grab your hands and guided you to the blanket on it. For all your favorite foods, you gasp. Cartman saw a surprise in your face.
He gave me carpet!
Granted, he stood right next to you. He leaned over to the speaker and connected his phone and started playing music. The first song he played was Beautiful. You and him ate it to started to sing into it right at the end. Beast on a 1,000-foot clutch.
Nuts.com is a smacking utopia.
Oh, I want to see what this is.
Relationships from all over the world.
You know,
I
like shit.
exactly who you think.
You should immediately no thank you.
Cartman. I'm just a boy inside a man, not exactly who you think I am. Trying to trace my steps back here again. So many times when I could only see the floor, you made me my windows a door. So what I saw, I don't believe. I hope that they see you in me. Yeah, up my ass.
You have a beautiful
voice, Cartman.
Thank you. Thank you, Cantaloupe.
Random POV. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. Cartman had stayed for her. Cartman seems to be behaving well for her. As they finish eating cantaloupe, he had popped the question.
Why?
Cartman's
Why would
POV.
you want to do this for me, Eric Cartman?
Well, I need to tell you something, and I was afraid if I did it, while you still knew douchebag me.
Douchebag? You mean a douchebag?
Yeah.
Doesn't know how to fucking spell douchebag.
It's probably like fucking.
Well, you knew. Well, I need to tell you something. I was afraid if I did it while you knew me as a douchebag, then you would reject me.
So what is it that you needed to tell me?
I faced Cantaloupe. She faced me back. I placed my land slowly on top of hers.
I'm cheap
Cantaloupe.
with this.
I fallen into this deep pit called you. That I cannot safely crawl out of. But no, that's totally what I would normally say.
No.
But I can't help. And I wanted to act different around you, so you would know how I feel.
Cartman, what are you trying to say?
Dang it, Caleb! What I'm trying to say, I like you! More than a friend, I possibly even love you! I was looking at the ground the whole time when I saw those things. When all of a sudden, I feel a small hand on my chin.
The fucking, like, double chin.
See,
It was Cantaloupe's. She's literally lifting my head. I look at her beautiful eyes.
brown eyes.
Saw her beautiful purple. I saw tears in them. I lifted my hand and wiped them away.
Hi mom, what's up?
I rested my hand on her cheek. I of what to do when she placed her hands on mine.
Oh.
She was leaned in and I closed my eyes. She slowly placed her lips on mine.
Slow passionate kiss.
1 second.
Without hesitation, I kissed back softly. Oh yeah, I love this shoe kiss. Yeah, I love this shit. He pulled away and she hugged me and whispered to my ear.
Okay.
Cartman, I love you too.
No wait, hold up. Let me say that. Let me say that. Hold up. 1 second.
Also, if Eric Cartman wanted to fuck one of my friends is so fucking weird.
A fucking mom. Mom's calling me. You know.
My fucking mom calling me.
Your fucking mom called me, bro. Cartman, I love you too. Cartman,
I love you too, Pookie.
you too, Cartman.
I love you fucking too.
Willow's gonna be so pissed, bro.
PV, your time around 8 o'clock.
Cartman and I had eaten. Everything was going great. He had told me his feelings, and I had told him mine. Right now, he was walking me back to my house. Once we had arrived, I had opened the door to Kyle. He shook me, asking how many questions that I could not comprehend a single one. Finally, Cartman came up and slowly pulled me away. Kyle looking baffled. He was bamboozled, as Cartman took my hand and waist, helping me stand, and I regained my composure.
What the hell you do? You think you're doing to my sister? Helping her stay a douchebag. Nothing else. fucking Jew. As I was saying, Cal, how are you feeling? Did he hurt you? Made fun of you?
I'm feeling great. No, he did not hurt me or make fun of me.
Okay, now tell me, what exactly are you two?
Oh no. Cartman looked at me and I looked at her. We both knew what to say.
I am her boyfriend!
I am his girlfriend. I fucking hate my life. Shoot me right now, bro.
Kyle looked at Cartman and you, questioning if you two had truly meant it. Then he huffed and accepted his face. Fat ass was dating his sister. Kyle turned and lifted his arm and his feet, then headed back inside.
I believe that he took that well.
I don't know, Cartman. You seem pretty defeated. Almost disappointed.
You're not disappointed, are you?
No, never! Cartman, I have loved you since Kyle first introduced me to you and the gang. You were so funny and you always had a way of making me laugh.
Really?
Yeah, really. Cartman
lifted me up and taking my lips and connected them to mine. We stayed there until we heard the yell from Kyle.
What the hell? Kyle, are you okay?
No! I feel like I hit my head! What? Did you fall? How sad!
I punched his arm. I punched his
Ow.
arm and ran inside to hurt Kyle. But I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. This is what you get for fucking tripping on stairs, you fucking Jew.
Bye, Cartman. I love
Bye,
you.
Cartman, I love you.
Love you too, sweetie pie!
With those shades by loving words, Cartman ran into his house to tell Kenny Stan and Butters.
Asser.
That it all went well. Some of these motherfuckers are cringe, bro.
Oh, they're all
Hey, at least it's not like minors fucking each other. That's at least a good thing.
fun. Time skip to the bus stop. You walk up to the bus stop and see your friends and now boyfriend Cartman. Oh, Cartman was arguing with Kyle, so he took no notice that you were sneaking up behind him. You quietly approached him and Kyle. You took notice but let it be. You went up to Cartman, putting your arm around his neck and hurt his ear. A simple boo. That looks bad. I don't like what Cartman's doing. Cartman's like that.
God damn it, I was eating the fucking Nerds Gummy Crushers and I fucking dropped one.
Oh shit. That's some first world problem.
God damn it.
Fucking Jew!
There you go, you piece of shit.
He giggled as he closed, trying to find out what was on scaring. Once you noticed that, you turned around, grabbed your waist, and lifted you high in the air, laughing as he did so. When he put you down, he softly kissed you. Everyone cool with it, except for Kyle. Finally, the bus came down and sat next to Cartman. You were tired, so you looked up in the lean against Cartman's shoulder. You tensed up as you realized that this is your way to show affection. You leaned over and kissed
Affection.
Affection? He leaned over and kissed your forehead. You hummed him at a sweet movement, and soon you fell asleep. What the fuck is this shit? This is like 10-year-olds. I never.
Yeah. They're minors! Minors!
They're minors!
I woke up to the sound of Cartman yelling at someone.
You stupid fucking stupid!
I opened my eyes and see him carrying me in his school bridal style. He lifted my head, see Kyle pouncing on Cartman with a grin, because he won whatever argument they had.
Can you let me down, Eric? I'm awake now.
He looked at me as if to say, sure, and let me down gently, taking my hands.
How
Yes.
could you be, like, put out bridal style? How did she not, like, is she, like, fucking knocked out? Like, what?
She fell asleep.
Nobody can, like, wake up from a fat ass with fucking holding her arm like a fucking...
I blushed at the slight action, noticing that everyone in the halls were looking. I spotted Rennie and Debbie.
I spotted one.
It is my beach right here.
Looking disgusted and mad, whispering into one another's ears. I wonder what they were talking about, but either way, I most likely did not want to get involved. Cartman, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny, and I shared the same class, all throughout the day, so we're all never apart. I like the part of school. We made it to our first class and walked in. We sat down in our usual row, and I looked at the board. The scribble on the white chalk was, Cantaloupe is a fat slut for dating Cartman and Craig.
I did it, Craig. Oh, fat slut.
Like fucking Sunshine and Craig?
What? Oh yeah, Craig's a fat slut too. This one.
My eyes right into the board, tears threatening to spill out. Now I know what Wendy and Baby was whispering and smirking about. I started to feel dizzy and I looked at my left, where Cartman was sitting, and he looked so mad. My one and only lover were mad. My eyes had seen enough, tears now slipping slowly down my cheek. I could hear nothing. Everything was silent until I let out a whimper, then a sob, then a yell mixed with hiccups. I looked at Cartman, whose face had started to soften. I could not take it anymore. Nobody but my mom and dad knew I was bullied at the past. I never even told Kyle. Physically, mentally, verbally, and finally sexually.
What the fuck? What?
Bro, this is some weird ass shit.
From, bro?
Oh.
What?
My Wendy's group and Clyde's group, my head began to hurt. My stomach threatened to spill its continent, and moments of past boiling through to my eyes. What is this, fucking Terrifier? Quickly, I saw it all over again. I ran as fast as I could out of the door in the girls' bathroom, and I saw them smiling. I turned back around to only see Mr. Garrison and my group of friends. I spotted the front doors and I ran fast than I ever could and thought I could. Excuse me. I made it through the doors and I still heard nothing. I continued to run home, feet flying from the snowy area. I made it upstairs and locked the bathroom door. I could not think, my breathing was fast. Slowly my voice returned. Slowly my hearing returned. I'm a dumbass. I heard banging on the door and my dad's voice telling me he was there. It would help me in my panic attack. I screamed at the top of my lungs so loud I sure the whole town could hear me. Then I finished. I opened the door and hugged my dad. He told me I could stay home and he would call to school later. I nodded to him and went to my room, not sure what to do. I lay on my bed and fell asleep.
I'm a fucking rape victim now?
These accusations, what? I can imagine that actually does happen in South Park, where like if someone's dating Cartman, they'll probably say a fat slut.
I got into my bus stop early so I could be there when she came. Who is she? Well, she's my awesome cool girlfriend, of course. When I got there, I saw Stan, Kyle, and Kenny. Kyle came up to me and started to rant about last night's Delio.
Delia.
I responded as calm as I could, just in case Cantaloupe showed up. While we were arguing, hands wrapped around my neck and began to stiffen up. Then a scary thing happened. The person said, "Boo," and I laughed. I yelled and jumped up, turning around to see my sweet Cantaloupe. Quickly, I lifted her by laughing. I put her down and kissed her. The bus came, and we sat together. I could tell she was tired.
I hate my life. I'm fucking in.
Yeah.
She leaned up against me and stiffened once again, but she relaxed. Then I realized it was her and only her.
Does he mean he got a fucking
Stiffened once again.
He was had a stiffy.
I kissed her forehead and let her sleep. I began to look out of the window, not noticing the millions of death glares I got from Kyle. You fucking fat ass.
Wait, what the hell?
She was fast asleep when the bus pulled into the school. So what did I do? Simply, I carried her to the bridal stile. Kyle started to argue with me about falsely showing my affection, but quickly shot him down by saying, I would have left her on the bus if she did not love her. If I did not love her.
And shut him real quick. Can I just read in my normal voice?
Yeah, I understand this shit fucking burning.
We were inside of school and then everyone started to stare. I knew why they were staring, but I could see something more. Pity. That's it. Pity. from her. Or for me, I guess. I would never know. I felt a tug on my shirt and looked down and saw her staring. She gradually asked me to put her down, so I did. We arrived to the classroom. First class was Mr. Garrison, and I had all my classes with her, and I love her. I love it. She put down her book bag
I'm back.
and looked at the board. Oh, hey, Gimbo.
Alright, Gimbo, he's
I apologize for leaving. I have to take a shower.
It's alright.
Next.
I could see her eyes widen, her breath hitch, the tears forming in her eyes. I looked at the board and I saw the message written in shock.
Cantaloupe is a fat slut for Eric Cartman and Craig.
My face grew red and with anger. I looked at Cantaloupe, she looked at me, began to whimper, then I sobbed, and she yelled hiccups in between her yells. I softened my face and looked back at her, and she ran out the door and down the halls. I stood up and looked at Craig, who just as shocked as a message as I did. I could tell he has nothing to do with this. Mr. Garrison walked and saw the message and then looked towards me and Craig. I got up and did so with my other friends. They followed me out to the halls right as they saw Wendy and Babe. We knew what happened. Cantaloupe saw me and around the front doors. Many others went up to Wendy and Babe and started laughing and slapped her and held me back.
What the fuck? Look what you did!
Calm down, Carmen. We did you a favor.
You did a fucking favor? A fucking favor! I love her with all my heart, and you do this?
Look, we were just finishing what we and Craig started a long time ago.
What do you mean, babe?
What do you mean, Babe?
What the fuck?
We had Craig and Clyde help us bully her in the past. Hell, you wanted Kyle to move away so bad, so we even had them.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh my god!
I should
What?
just stop right here.
We need
Talk
to.
about this shit.
What the fuck? Okay.
Stan looked at Wendy and back to me. We're done forever, Wendy. You did something so inexcusable, I have no words to share with you.
But we did Cartman a favor.
I began to cry. I looked towards Kyle, and by the look on his face, he had no idea any of this happened. I looked at Kenny. He looked mad as hell. He stepped up to Wendy and Babe and punched them both square in the face.
Don't you ever go near her again, and if you do, I will make your life live in hell.
Kyle fell down and screaming and crying.
So that's why.
Why what, Kyle?
One night she came home crying. She would not talk to anyone. Then I heard something falling in the roof, so I ran up. And I saw her hanging from the roof.
What?
Down.
What the
She was in the
fuck?
hospital for 3 days on life support.
Dude, what the actual fuck is this? It was like a nice little wholesome Cartman comment, and now it's fucking girls hanging themselves. I'm hanging myself.
I heard this and stood up.
Just
I ran out of the doors with all my friends following me. We were going to make sure that she was alive.
Your point of view. I woke up to the sound of people whispering. It was coming from outside my door. I walked up slowly. I could hear that it was Cartman and Kyle coming up from downstairs.
So she never told you.
No, my parents said she only told them, and weeks after she tried to kill herself.
You had the feeling that one day they would find out, but you had hoped they would not come so soon. Quickly, you looked for an escape. Never mind. Just don't worry
The
about it.
window was the
You
best
opened it
option.
quickly and jumped onto the branch of the tree. You heard a gasp coming from the room. You left the tree and headed to your special place. God knows where. The fountain in the middle of the woods. Goddamn.
Third POV.
Kyle, where is she?
I don't know.
We have to find her. Where could she have gone?
The woods or Stark's Pond. Those are her favorite places when she is upset.
I will call Stan and Kenny and tell them to go to Stark Pond. You and I are going to the woods.
If it's for my sister, I will do anything.
Your POV. I continued to run into the forest until I saw it in the distance. The water fountain I had found so many years ago as a child. Only me and Kyle knew about this place. It was special. It was very out. It had a lot of Asperger's. I hoped one day I could share this place with Cartman. I was so sad. I started to cry. Came up. I lost Cartman's love, Kyle's trust, my friends. This feels like I'm drowning. I looked towards the mountain. It was big and deep, like my
That's what she
asshole.
said.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
It had lots of water from the meeting snow and the occasional rainstorm. It could hold me. Third POV.
You dip your now bare feet into the water. Slowly you lower yourself. Your head went under the water and you there. You remember when Cartman took you on a date, your first date. You remember how it felt, all the good feelings you had. But then, your memory is how angry he looked when he saw the board flash in your eyes. Your body was shaking from the cold, beginning you to take yourself out in the cold water. But she hurt you. But the hurt you. The fucking grammar! But the hurt you're feeling so strong, you kept yourself under. Oh God. Your head started to feel like it was exploding. It hurt so bad, felt like your eyes were going to pop out. Your thought,
I will miss you, Cartman. I love you.
you're about to open your mouth.
That's so good.
No, you did not. When you feel someone pull out you, suddenly you hit your head and pass out. Cartman's BFE. A few moments before, I was following Kyle, who said he may know where she was going in the woods. I was running. I would do anything for her in the case. I was running, and I saw a gigantic fountain of vines all around. But I saw no antelope.
Over here.
I quickly ran out to where Kyle was, and I saw her. She was pale, wet, and shivering. Kyle was starting to do CPR, a thing we had to learn back in 9th grade. So they're like in fucking high school?
I guess.
Surprising. I mean, they're kind of like, well, at least they're not fucking 10-year-olds.
True. That kinda makes this.
What I could do is stand here. I fell to the ground. Was she gone? Like, gone? I started to scream and cry. She was not gone.
Caleb, wake up! Please don't leave me! I still want you! Please come back, I still need you! Come back, I promise!
I promise to love you all my life. I was never mad. I called over to her and gave her my coat. She was still crying. I picked her up. And with the help of God, she carried her all the way back to town. We arrived at the hospital and they took her to the room we waited for what seems like forever. Then she let us back. They told us that she has acute hypothermia. I was about broke. Then they said she would be fine and about jumped. Just about. Then I saw her awake and laying on her side. She looked like she was sad. I walked over to her side and took one of her hands. She refused to look at me.
Look at me, Caleb. Why not?
I lost you.
You never lost me, because I'm right here.
Why are you here?
Because I love you.
So, did you not see the note on the board?
Yes, I did. But I knew it was a lie. You're too sweet to do something like that. You're not a slut.
Okay. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Did Wendy and Baby tell you what happened back in middle school?
Yes. And Kenny punched both of them in the face.
She giggled like nothing bad ever happened.
Why would they want to leave me?
I thought you hated me.
I would never hate you. Even though you're a fucking Jew, but I don't hate you.
I only hate
With those words,
boys.
my sweet love lifted herself, and I pulled her into a gentle kiss.
I would never leave you. You're the best thing you ever happened to me.
Then they waited 5 minutes. You were in the hospital for 2 days. The one day you fell, and the next day for a follow-up. The doctor said you would be fine, so they let you go. Not a question of what... Wait, what about the fucking hypothermia? Okay, no. You walked outside with your parents, Kyle, Stan, Kenny, and Cartman. Cartman had his hand intertwined in yours. You were happier. You found out Cartman and Kyle had lied and said that Wendy and Bebe pushed you into Stark Ponds, hitting them in even more trouble. You had learned...
You have heard of Clyde and Craig.
Were now
Yo
your
guys, when you want to take a break,
constantly
holler at me. I gotta go
apologizing
shopping
for what they had done to you at a young age to Cartman, as if it was everything was going your way.
Oh, I'm sorry I raped you. My fault. My fault, Ralph. Can you forgive me?
The hell. You arrived home, everyone was silent. You decided to show Cartman the fountain, now in better fashion. He was overall baffled. He saw the beauty of the place. The way that the snow on the ground made the stones shine, the way the vines climbed up and whisked away, and the lotus and the lily pads floated in the water. You looked up at the hole in the canopy. It was dark and the moon made the snow glisten and the water shine. Finally, he looked at you in all your glory. You were smiling and twirling in the lights of the moon. You looked magnificent. Cartman walked up to you, grabbing your waist. You turn around, he kisses you, gently pulling you in with his hands on your waist. Your arms were around his neck, deepening the kiss. You broke apart her hair, gasping, trying to catch your breath. Wow, that was...
The best kids we ever had. I know, right?
You both walked out of the forest hand in hand. Soon, Cartman had to go home. He promised he would be back for the next day's scene.
This is the end.
Time skip 10 years?
10 years! Hold on, let me read this. Ever since you and Cartman had gotten together, you were always so happy. But you was ever happier now that you and he were married. With 2 children. 2 fucking children! You have 1 girl and 1 boy. GN and BN.
Is Missy
Missy and Monica. Who were twins. You and Cartman had gotten married 2 years ago. Got in your own home and had 2 happy little babies. Kyle Stan had moved away but always came to visit you. And Kenny has stayed and taken care of his family. His family is now slightly rich due to Kenny's great job. Fucking broke ass motherfucker managed to get his job somehow. You're glad you have fallen in love with Cartman. He took great care of you and his family. Hope you, Elise, liked the story. Sorry if it was cut short. I feel like it was just over with the last chapter. I feel free to check out my new story, Damien Thorne X Reader. Who the fuck is Damien Thorne? It was gonna be about a little. You have finished reading Cartman X Reader. After that, I wanted to fucking cut my dick off.
Yeah, we also had a child called Neon, but we put him in the dumpster. We threw him in the dumpster. We don't talk about him. We aborted him the old-fashioned way.
What'd you fucking say?
Like, terrible, because it was just fluff. I mean,
it's not bad. I would not say it's good though.
Oh no, it's fucking terrible. But it like got crazy. Like at first it was just, oh, it's just a cute little Cartman fanfiction. Then it was like, I got raped.
It took it like fucking like the actual like seriousness, like how fucking South Park is.
Then it got about like
a shit show.
Raped and then hanging yourself.
Well, I'm gonna bleach out my fucking eyes and use this cut off my damn fucking cord.
Let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. So you really wanna pop me. Just know that you will never flop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think that he be doing. Cause it doesn't matter cause I'm gonna dead it. Then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about it. Boom about a thing. I gotta do a lot of things to make it clear to a couple niggas that I always win and then I gotta get it again and again and again. And I be doing it to death and now I move a little foul. Nigga better call a rap and everybody know my style. Niggas know that I'm the best when it comes to doing this. And I be banging on my chest and I bang in the east and I banging in the west. And I come to give you more and I will never give you less. You will hear it in the street. sweet that you can read it in the press. Do you really wanna know what's next? Let's go. See the way we on it and we all up in the race. And you know we gotta go and try to keep up with the pace. And we struggling to hustle and to set it and to get it. And we always gotta do it, take it to another place. Gotta taste it and I gotta grab it and I gotta cut all through this traffic just to be at the top of the dome. But